60 years of successful and busy artistic career, a great achievement for our guest, Bruce Onobrak-Peah. This famous Nigerian artist started drawing as a child before choosing the path of art workshops in Nigerian universities, and he has benefited from the creative enthusiasm of the independence years. He told our correspondent in Lagos, Sharafa Abagun, about his journey.
This amazing 60 years career, it started with storytelling when you were a young boy and went on with a formal art education and several workshops, some organized by German expatriates. Could you tell us about this time?
I started by just doing the mundane things, the ordinary things like getting the back of wood and scratching them and writing my name there and printing them on paper. So that was the beginning. And using paper, using pencil, like you can find in secondary school as well. Those were the real beginning. Using art to tell stories of the background, my background, history, the environment, and so on, came later on. In the art school, we had a lecturer, Eric Taylor, in charge of the graphic department. After the first and second general year, Eric thought I could specialize as a graphic artist, but I did not. I went into painting because of peer pressure. But after we've left the art school, Uli Bayer, an extramural lecturer of Ibadan University, organized a series of workshops in Ibadan, in Osogbo, in Ife. I was invited to attend all this. And the main thing I studied inside those workshops was printmaking. And I realized that if I had listened to Taylor, I would have actually gone into printmaking before I met Uli Bayer. So meeting Uli Bayer actually changed my life. It changed my direction as an artist. I became so interested in printmaking. But not only that, my attending those workshops, particularly in Osogbo, I found out that the workshop was able to transform the environment. What used to be to everybody like a rural railway station, which Osogbo was then, was transformed later to a very important township. So the workshops developed or arranged or organized by Uli Bayer became a source of great inspiration to me personally in the development of my art, and also a main inspiration for my development of the Harmattan workshop at Agbaroto.
At that time, it was Nigeria's independence, a time of artistic ebullition. What memories have you kept of this period and of your time at the Art College, Zaria, which is now Ahmadu Bello University? Can you please also tell us a little about the Zaria rebels, too?
I want to say that all along, the early time, that is to say, the time I was in the art school at Zaria was a ferment of political activities when Africa countries, many African countries, were struggling for independence. And that ferment caught a few of us. We started to really learn from the political giants. And that was perhaps one of the reasons why the Zaria Art Society was formed. And that Zaria Art Society are the now defunct Nigerian College of Arts and Technology became something that gave a name to a process which helped our art to move forward. That time was very, very useful because it helped us really to look back and dust some of the good things that we had in our society, and those good things became something. They created some consciousness in the mind of the people, which really made them now begin to think of their past, mixing, taking up, upgrading the tradition, bringing in modernity, and living a life that is that will push us forward in the new global setup. That was the Zaria Art Society, and that was the beginning of our time as Nigerian artists.
Okay. You are a master in printmaking.
Yes.
Please tell us what you see in this medium and what techniques you have innovated to express your art.
For me, it has helped me to develop other aspects of printmaking which are not even known to the West, to be able to go into our traditional way of creativity and to bring out the print forms in and take them away from the traditional setup to the modern, bring them to give them a modern vocabulary. So the printmaking becomes so important that it has now, for me, gone into, it has helped me to create sculptural pieces, low relief sculptural pieces, which are called plastocasts. It has, the prints have also helped me to produce painting techniques which I name tryptolinen, and also other print techniques which I describe as xerograph. These are new techniques based on the line and texture which printmaking has taught me. So the printmaking is very, very important. I want to say that it's central to all other techniques in art. It's number one in the development of the artist, either in the art school or outside the art school.
Your artistic work has been showcased in the most prestigious international institutions, yet you have said that most of your work is owned by Nigerians. Is this important for you?
My main collectors now are Nigerians, but it started with the inspiration, with the encouragement of people from abroad. Through our effort, through hard work, through teaching, through exhibitions, we have been able to inspire our own people to see into the meaning of contemporary art and to connect this with the old art that we have done. They saw the importance of art, contemporary art. They connected it with the art that we have done in the past. So now they have a full realization of art, and they launch into it to make art a part of their life. So I want to say that the aim of the informal education system, which I call the Harmattan Workshop, is really very vast. But one of very important one that I did mention earlier is the fact that the Harmattan Workshop brings people together. They bring Nigerians together, They bring the people in West Africa together. They bring the Africans together. They bring people from Europe and from America together. And in that way, friendship is created, and that friendship actually leads to the general peace of the world.
What about young kids? Can they find good training in art techniques?
Yes, they do. The young kids find good training in art techniques. Majority of us belonging to the Nigerian Art Society we became teachers. And our teaching was not restricted to the grown-ups. It also concerned the younger people. In Agbaroto, for instance, people from elementary school, people from secondary schools, all over the state and adjoining states, they all come to see art in our various galleries. They come to see people work, and sometimes we give them opportunity to work and practice what the grown-up people or the participants do. We give them that opportunity. And in Lagos here, we actually give workshop to young people from schools. The young ones and the older ones benefit from the training that we give to the environment, to the people in the environment about art, and all that are responsible for the growth and the benefit or the gains that we are reaping today from the arts.
Lastly, you said artists have no retirement age. What are your plans?
The plan is to continue to develop the arts, continue to express myself. Whenever the inspiration comes, as much as my energy can take, I will try and develop those inspirations, develop them in such a way that I can see physically what is being conceived internally, and also what is being so conceived can also be made available now to the generality of the public. So art is something which I think, or which I have proved to be a kind of working as well as playing. And so I don't stop playing. I don't stop enjoying using my hands. I don't stop thinking. This goes on. Expression, feeling goes on in anyone. It didn't really matter, even from a child, the child growing up, from the child to adulthood to old age, one feels. And it is the expression of those feelings that actually culminate in the creativity of art. That goes on all the time.